You are tuned into Be Bold Radio, breaking barriers over lives daily. This is the place for you to learn strategies and tools to turn your business, your dreams, and your goals into a reality. Thanks for tuning in to Be Bold Radio. This is your host, Dymeata B, and you're listening to episode number 99. In today's episode, I'm going to cover 8 tips to crush your goals. And the reason why I want to go over this episode with you or share this episode with you is because we are at the end of the first quarter of 2018. We're at the end of the end of the first quarter of 2018. And many of you have goals. Many of you may have been kind of slacking in accomplishing your goals. But there are many that have been progressing. But I want to talk to both of you, to the people progressing as well as the people who have been slacking. And to be honest with you, I've fallen under both categories. And because I do have a daughter, another addition. We just had another daughter. I'm grateful for her, so grateful for her. And I couldn't imagine not having her. Like, I'm so glad she was born. And I had her in January. And so I had her in the first month of the year. And now we're at the third month of the year. And so I still have goals. And I still have things that have to be done, things that need to get done. And I have to learn how to manage my time. So in order for me not to get discouraged, in order for me not to, become stagnant or become, just mundane in my goals, I've had to activate these 8 tips in my life, and I want to share them with you because it's important that we, accomplish the things that we want to accomplish in order to be fulfilled in life. We're more fulfilled when we are crushing our goals. You are much more fulfilled in life when you are doing what you've written down, when you've accomplished something that you set your mind to do. And so that's what I want to talk about. 8 tips on how to crush your goals. The first one that I've had to apply or reapply is just having a spirit of gratitude. Being grateful for what I have today. Being grateful for the things that I have today, because the things I have today is what really, really matters. I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful to have life. I was grateful the other day that I didn't have a complicated pregnancy or delivery. I'm grateful for my businesses. I have things set in place. Being on maternity leave, I can make money caring for my child. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my friends and my family. So begin to think about the things that you can have gratitude about, that you can be grateful for. There's one thing about setting goals. Sometimes we get discouraged. We look at our goals and we're like, oh my God, how am I going to get this? How am I going to accomplish this? What I'm going to do? This is going to be hard. No, just stop where you are and become grateful for where you are right now, for the things you have right now, for the people in your life right now, for the business or the job that you have right now. Having a spirit of gratitude sets the atmosphere for you to accomplish the things that you need to accomplish. The second thing is getting clarity. Get clarity. Write down clear goals or what you want to accomplish. Write down what it is that you want to accomplish and be clear, be honest with yourself. What it is that you want to do. Is it weight loss? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to become a successful entrepreneur? Do you want to start your website? Do you want to launch it? Do you want to, go back to school? Do you want to change your major? What is it that you want to accomplish? Be clear about it. Be clear about what it is that you want to do. And I tell people all the time, you have to write it down. You have to write down your goals. Take it from your mind to your paper. And that's been a challenge for me. It used to be a challenge for me to write down my things to do. Now, having 3 children and an infant who requires not some, but all of your attention and time, it's mandatory that I write things down. And so with my goals, I can't keep it in my head. I can't be clear just in my head. I have to write those things down so that I can see what it is that I'm moving towards. So be clear and write it down. Write down what it is that you want to accomplish in this next quarter or for the duration of 2018. Okay. Number 3, then you have to take action. I'm telling people all the time to take action. You got to take action. There's something that I'm doing right now that I cannot be afraid to take action on. I have to take action. There's nothing more fulfilling than taking action after you've written down a goal, you've written down what it is that you want to accomplish, and then executing. You're fulfilled in that area when you execute. So don't be afraid to take action, guys. The 4th thing is manifest it in your mind right now. Envision that goal being accomplished right now. Like if you close your eyes right now, and if you could think of that goal, whatever goal that you have right now, and if you can envision it in your mind, manifest it in your mind first. Manifest it in your mind first. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart or his mind, so is he. So you manifest it in your mind first, because before it can be manifested in earth, in the natural. Envision yourself. If it is a vacation that you're planning, you want to take a family vacation, you want to, travel around the world, whatever it is you want to do. If you see yourself making a certain amount of money, if you see yourself, at that particular job or that certain promotion that you've been praying for and you've been working towards, whatever it is, manifest it in your mind first before it manifests in the natural. Because you create the atmosphere. If you can envision yourself there, it gives you the energy that you need. You create that energy that you need to manifest it in the natural. The 5th tip, trust the process. Don't rush it, but trust the process. Any delayed manifestation, trust that God is in it. Trust that God is still at work. Trust the process. I tell myself all the time, trust the process, celebrate the progress. And that's what we're going to talk about in a few more tips. But trust the process. And sometimes we get discouraged when things aren't going as quick as we anticipated. We have to learn how to master trusting the process. Because there's lessons in the process. There's lessons to be learned in that process. If it hasn't manifested yet, there's something that you have to learn. There's something that you need to master. There's something that God is trying to perfect in your life. When the process is being delayed in your eyes, no, that's not delayed in God's eyes. It's a learning tool, a learning moment. So trust that process. Okay, be in the moment and trust the process. The 6th tip is keep your goals high. See, here's the deal. If you keep your goals high, let's say you want to make $1 million this year. If you make that goal for this year, then you've done your job. And now you can set a higher goal. But if you set that high goal for this year and you don't make that $1 million, let's say you make $300,000. Let's say you make that. And let's say that's a steep jump. That's high for you. At least you've worked your way up. You've increased your energy and you've increased your momentum to make that $1 million. And you've made that $50,000. Now you still have the bar set and you have more to work towards. So keep your goals high. Don't make small goals. Don't make small aspirations. Set your goals high. The same faith that it takes to believe God for a slice of bread is the same faith that it takes to believe for a loaf of bread. So set the goal high. Believe God for the loaf. Believe Him for that. If you can believe Him for a slice, believe Him for a loaf. And so that's what we have to remember, that if we set our goals high, give God something to work with. You have something to work towards. And if you don't make that 1 million, you still got something to work towards. At least that's my faith. My faith is there for $1 million in a year. And keep it going. Just stay focused. The next tip, the 7th tip, is celebrate the progress. And when you keep your goals high and you don't meet that 1 million, but you made that 50,000 or you made that 300,000, celebrate that progress. Celebrate yourself because you worked your butt off to reach a goal or to reach a stage in your life that you had never reached. And you've got more up, you've got still a ladder to climb. So celebrate the progress. I remember I took my daughter's mountain climbing. We were at the Dells and we took our daughter's mountain climbing. And my oldest daughter got all the way to the top. My youngest daughter didn't. But guess what? I told her, I said, celebrate how far you went. Because you were at the bottom at first. You started at the bottom. So celebrate the progress. Quit looking at this one and that one. Celebrate where you are. Celebrate the changes you've made in your life to create the momentum and to move forward in your life and to set the goals and to accomplish your goals. Celebrate those things in your life. And that goes back to being grateful. Be grateful for how far you've come. Because remember, at the starting line, you had nothing. You had no resources. So just celebrate the progress. And the last tip, don't stop believing. Don't lose your faith. Don't lose your faith. I don't care how it looks. I don't care. Things may seem like they're not moving, but they really are. They really are. They really are. Keep the faith. Keep believing no matter what. Keep believing that your goals can and will be accomplished. And then the bonus, continue to speak what you want to see. That's the bonus. Speak what you want to see. If you want to see your $1 million, continue to speak that over your life. Continue to speak increase over your life. Continue to speak prosperity over your life, because it's evident that you are in a great place. If you've already set your goals, if you've written down those goals, it's evident that God can do it. God can do it. He's done it for other people. He can do it for you. If he's done it in times past, he can do it again. Don't stop believing. So those are your 8 tips. And then that bonus tip, I want you to apply these because I'm applying them. Things don't look the way I anticipated because things change, people change, lives change. You have additions to family, your family increases. That's my life right now. But as I continue to apply these 8 tips in my goal setting, I will see success. I will continue to see success. And you will too if you take action and execute these 8 tips. Until next time, continue to believe, be original, and live your dreams. Become a sponsor with Be Bold Radio by booking your commercial slot, advertising your business, organization, or products or services on our show. To find out more information, email us at beboldquarters@gmail.com. Again, that's beboldquarters@gmail.com. It's time for you to take your business to the next level. I'm noticing that many business owners, they have the tools, but they lack the exposure. And we at Be Bold Radio, we want to give you that opportunity to expose your business to over 5,800 listeners per week. Again, to find out more, email us at beboldquarters@gmail.com.